Hey, Holly Ross here, and I'm going to talk about why I joined Empower Network. It's probably somewhat of a long story, but I'm going to make it, the shorter version, because I tend to do shorter videos versus longer ones. But let's start out with my background just for a second here. I've been in alternative health and wellness Chinese medicine for the last 20 plus years. And having read Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, about 12 or so years ago, boy, that just changed my life drastically. And ever since that time, I have endeavored in, several home business companies, and none of them had really worked out that well for probably a number of reasons. But I still have been, kind of in that mindset of, needing to find ways to generate multiple streams of income. So fast forward to, a couple years ago, and I had been in a high ticket program, and I followed my leader, or our team leader, from that program into Empower Network. What Empower was going to be was sort of a front-end, low-cost funded proposal that would help establish rapport with our list, and then we could move them into our higher ticket offering. So what ended up happening is that high ticket program sort of closed the doors to the online and home business angle, and what we were left with is Empower Network. Now, before the other high ticket program closed their doors, we definitely found out that EN was something really, really different. We really loved, and I guess I'm going to speak for myself, although many people, agree, that Dave and Dave have such a heart, and they really are about empowering their members, their teammates, and kind of all the shenanigans that go on in the online industry. They had been fed up to their eyeballs and beyond with all the stuff that goes on there, and created this company, for the people, by the people, for the people, and that definitely spoke to me because, it's kind of hard when you're trying to wade your way through everything that's out there. It's hard to figure out who to know, who to trust. But, we definitely can trust Dave and Dave. They're so transparent, and they really want what's best for us. In fact, like probably nobody else out there, they're the ones that earn their income the same way we do. They're not on any high, throne, earning from their people. They're out there in the trenches earning just the same way as we are. So that speaks volumes. And then, it's so old hat by now, but 100% commissions. I've never been involved in any other program where you get 100% commissions, ever. So they've started a new trend. There's other programs now that kind of claim they pay out 100% commissions, and then you got to read the fine print. But Dave and Dave do pay out 100% commissions. So obviously that's very cool because all that money goes in our pockets. And then, of course, their product line, it's something that everybody needs, especially if you're going to try to have a home business, and especially if you're going to have a home business online. Their training is spectacular. You get immense value for what they put out in front of you, and so obviously that's going to sell itself. And then, they've got a lot of things right. But the list goes on. So another thing they get right is they've built a team culture so that we aren't out here on an island by ourselves trying to build our business. We connect with others in the company, through Facebook and otherwise, to build relationships with other people on our teams. Maybe they're not on our teams, but they're in the company. And you start to associate not just with other colleagues of yours, but other leaders. Leaders are not behind any kind of velvet rope here. They're very accessible, and especially at the live events is the other thing that we are very, very much encouraged, if not required, to do is attend the live events. Magic happens at the live events, and so all these things combined are what really makes Empower Network stand out. And you can kind of see other people trying to copy them, but the bottom line is you can't copy their heart. Dave and Dave's hearts, you can't copy it. So yeah, I mean, I guess they say imitation or copying is the best form of flattery. Well, we've got a lot of people who are flattering, Empower Network. Anyway, I mean, I guess that's sort of the short end version of why I joined Empower Network and why I stay with Empower Network. Not only that, I mean, within my first 30 days, I generated $625, which is more than I've ever generated anywhere else. And I had a $1,500 day in my time here with Empower Network. That's the highest I've earned so far. I'm certainly open to earning more, but so far I earned $1,500 in one day, and that's amazing. Again, I'd never done that anywhere else before. So gosh, like I said, this could be long. I could go on forever and ever, but that's sort of the short version of why I joined Empower Network. All right, bye for now. Talk to you soon.